What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Guy Romby, here today to talk to you guys about bodybuilding milestones. Now, what is a milestone? Ultimately, the goal that you're working towards. So today I'm going to tell you guys my personal opinion for milestones for bodybuilders for 4 major exercises. That's the military press, the bench press, the squat, and the deadlift. Now, with powerlifters, I think it varies. I think your milestone is your 1 rep max. For me, being a bodybuilder, when I do my milestones, I go for a set of 6 at least. So let's get into it. Beginners. Your milestones are a rep. Keep in mind, I'm going off reps of 6. For the bench press, it's 135. That's your goal to work towards. For the squat, it'll be 140 and a rep of 6. For the deadlift, it's going to be between 165 and 175. And for your overhead press or your military press, it's going to be 100 pounds. Now, that might be a little too much for beginners, so I should cut that down to, say, 85. That's what you want to work towards as your milestones as a beginning bodybuilder. Intermediates, which doesn't mean that you're not jacked. Like right now, I consider myself intermediate. I have a decent body, I have decent muscles, but I'm an intermediate bodybuilder. I'm not to a pro set yet. So for intermediate, your bench press is going to be 205. Alright. Your military press is going to be 120. Your squat is going to be 220. And your deadlift is going to be 240. In a set of 6. Now, for pros. For professional bodybuilders. Your bench milestone to hit is 250 in a 6 rep. It doesn't sound like too much to a lot of people, but I guarantee you it is. On your squat, it's going to be 265 to 275. Your deadlift is going to be between 305 and 320, and your overhead military press is going to be 150. That's for your main 4 movements. Now, I know a lot of people don't do like milestones for biceps, but I think that it should be done. So I'm going to discuss those. As a beginner, for a set of 6, your single arm curl should be 25 pounds in a 6 rep. That's not bad. And for your 2 arm, it should be 40. Intermediate, it should be 45 pounds in a 6 rep, with your 2 arm curl being 90 pounds. Double. And for you pros, your milestone should be 60 pounds with a 115 pound 2 arm curl. Now, I know 90 to 115, that doesn't seem like a big jump. But I assure you, your biceps being a much smaller muscle compared to the chest, the legs, the back, hell, even the shoulders, it's still a good milestone to hit. And if you keep those guidelines in mind, and you aim for those milestones, and you track your progress month to month, you'll make gains. I promise you. You hit those milestones, and here's the thing. When you're a beginner, once you hit that milestone, say the 135 on the bench, before you know you're ready to try moving up to the intermediate milestone, you've hit a 6 rep, right? Before you jump weight, push that to a 10 rep. Once you've hit 10, now, move up in weight. If you go to 155, 160, push that for 6. Once you hit 10, add 15, 20 pounds. That's how I do it. I go off the main milestones, and then I set my own in between for goals or target goals. And I don't advance weight until I can hit a 10 rep again. and then I jump it 15, 20 pounds. Go till I can hit a 10 rep, and then jump it. That's how you're going to climb. That's how you're going to make your best gains. And remember, when you're going in and doing these exercises, especially the main three, squat, deadlift, and bench press, because they're such heavy compound movements, they put so much strain on the body. You want to keep each movement or each exercise to about 5 sets. And in those 5 sets, you're going to want to do 6 to 12 reps. Don't break too long because you don't want to take too long to rest and fatigue yourself, or just let your muscles calm down enough to where it's harder to do the following sets, but at the same time, don't just, 8 racket, pull down, 8 racket, pull down, because then you're gonna tire yourself out too quick. General rule of thumb: 20 to 45 seconds in between sets. 5 sets of each exercise, 3 exercises per body part, and split routine train. If you're doing chest, do your 5 sets for 3 exercises, and then jump into tries and do 5 sets for 2 exercises. If you're doing back and buys, because back's a bigger area, do 5 sets for 3 exercises, then jump into your biceps and do 5 sets for 2 exercises. Always hit the bigger muscle harder your first day of a split, and your littler muscle, a little less. And then if you're doing chest on Monday and tries on Tuesday, or biceps and back on Tuesday, then come Thursday when you do chest again, maybe do a little bit more tricep than you do bench. And then come Friday, when it's back and buys again, go a little harder on the biceps and a little less on the back. Doing it like that, you're giving yourself proper rest. You're making sure that you adequately work every muscle, and you will make gains, I promise you guys. And real quick, before I let you guys go, I did want to tackle an issue that I've been asked a lot lately, and that's, can I build a big chest doing just push-ups? That within itself, my answer is going to sound like an oxymoron because it's kind of hit and miss. Yes, you can build a decent chest off push-ups. Yes, you can build a solid chest on push-ups. And yes, push-ups are a staple exercise for your chest. However, as you know, when it comes to growing muscles, you need adequate resistance. After so long, your body will become adapt to whatever you're doing. If all you ever do is bench 135, sure, you'll see gains, but eventually you're going to hit that wall because you're not adding resistance. Same goes for push-ups. It doesn't matter if you can do 100 in a row or 4 sets of 25 to make your 100. You're going to see roughly the same from both because it's the same resistance. So yes, you can build your foundation for your chest off push-ups. However, just doing push-ups, you will eventually hit a wall. There will come a time and a point where you're not seeing new growth. So that's something to keep in mind. That doesn't mean you have to hop on a bench when you work chest. You can do it with dumbbells on the floor like I do with the flies to take the tension off the shoulder. You can do the cable crossover machine. You can change up the variations of your push-ups. You can get weighted vests, or hell, if you can't afford that, get a book bag. A nice sturdy book bag, slide a couple plates in there. Just add resistance to your training. Take a resistance band, wrap it behind your back, hook it in your arms, and use that when you're doing your push-ups. You have to constantly add new resistance as you stimulate new, or in order to stimulate new growth. It's just something we gotta do. So yes, you can build a solid foundation. However, there will come a point when it's just not enough. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for your time. I'm Guy Romby, aka Mr. Injured. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Guys Workout Corner. Feel free to join my group. I give workout advice, pro tips, daily exercises. Yeah, I do a lot of Q&A, whatever. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for the time once again. I'm Guy Romby. Have a safe workout. Have a great workout. Keep building those bodies.